In this video, we are going to talk about 5 reasons why USCIS will reject your case.
Visit our Swat&Vee channel with your questions to see how best we can help you out with your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Let's get into the video. Thousands of cases are rejected each year by USCIS due to errors made by applicants when filing their applications. In this video, we are going to go over 5 of the top mistakes that people make that cause USCIS to reject their case. First, let's know the difference between USCIS denying a case versus rejecting a case. People are often surprised to know that there is a major difference between these two USCIS actions. A denial is when USCIS fully evaluates your case and basically determines that you do not qualify for the immigration benefit that you are applying for. A rejection is much different than a denial. When USCIS rejects a case, they do not review the case to determine whether or not you qualify. Basically, when USCIS rejects a case, it means that you filed something incorrectly. So rather than reviewing the case to see if you qualify, USCIS basically sends your application back to you and does not cash your filing fee check. They do not review your case. It's almost like you never even filed your case. Here are 5 of the top reasons why USCIS will reject a case. Number 1, filing your application using an outdated immigration form. One reason why USCIS will reject a case is if the case is filed using an outdated immigration form. When you apply for an immigration benefit with USCIS, you usually have to submit a USCIS form with your application. The form asks multiple questions, such as your name, address, date of birth, and other important information. USCIS regularly updates these forms. If you file your application using an outdated immigration form, USCIS will reject your case. To avoid making this mistake, you should make sure to access the USCIS webpage for the specific form for your case and make sure to download the most current version of the form. Number 2, filing your case using the incorrect filing fee. The next reason why someone can have their case rejected is by filing their application using the wrong filing fee. For many types of immigration applications filed with USCIS, a filing fee is required. The fee is how USCIS funds its operation. USCIS regularly updates their fees for various services. So if USCIS increases its fee for a particular application, and you file your application using the old fee, USCIS will reject the application. To avoid this, make sure to access the USCIS website. Log into the correct page for the form you are submitting, and carefully read the directions to make sure you are sending the correct filing fee for your case. Number 3, sending your application to the wrong USCIS address. Another reason why USCIS may reject your case is if you send your application to the wrong USCIS address. When you file an immigration application with USCIS, you have to submit your application to the correct address. The tricky part is that, in many cases, USCIS has different addresses to submit your application depending on where you live. In addition, in many cases, USCIS has different addresses depending on which mail carrier you send your application with. To avoid making mistakes when sending your application, check the USCIS instructions for the specific application you are submitting. Number 4, leaving blank spaces on the immigration form. The 4th reason why USCIS may reject an immigration application is if you leave blank spaces on your immigration forms. We've been seeing more and more instances of USCIS rejecting cases based on blank spaces being left on immigration forms. To avoid this, it's best not to leave spaces blank on the forms. Instead, if something does not apply to you, it's best to mark / on the space that does not apply instead of leaving the form blank. Number 5, page missing on the form. Another reason why USCIS might reject a case is if there are pages missing from the immigration forms. When you submit an immigration form, every single page of the form needs to be included. If a single page is missing, USCIS can reject the case. To avoid this, make sure to flip through the immigration forms to make sure that all pages of the relevant form are included and that you didn't accidentally leave a page out. You should now have a much better understanding of some of the common mistakes people make which cause their cases to get rejected by USCIS.
I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely make sure to share this video with them. We are all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this video, the more people we want watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs icon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!